Hello, dear students of English 3. Welcome to your session of the class number 5. And as always, it is more than a pleasure for me to have you in this particular Zoom meeting of the class, okay? So today we're gonna be focused on session 5. So it means that we're gonna be working on session 5, and we're going to try to cover all the contents and activities that we have planned to do for this session 5. Okay, so let's get started, and let's take a we're gonna take a quick look at the activities that we're going to be focused on for this very particular session of the class. Okay, so uh, during this session, if you have any question, any doubt, any suggestion, please do not hesitate to contact me, or not to contact me, also to ask me during this Zoom meeting. Okay, so today basically we're going to be based on unit 3. How much is it? As in every single session, we have an introductory video. So we're gonna take a quick look at this introductory video for you to have a general idea what contents and activities we're gonna be focused on. But before to take a quick look at that video, at the introductory video, I want to say hello to Gladys and Ariel. Good afternoon, guys. Uh, okay. Good afternoon, Ariel.
Good afternoon, Profe.
Good afternoon, Gladys. But I'm just seeing that Ariel is connected as well. Okay, good afternoon. However, okay, so in here, guys, today we're gonna be taking a quick look at this video tutorial that expresses all the contents and activities that we might be focused on. Okay, let's take a quick look at it.
Let's take a look at our topics for this session. We're going to start off with a video about ESL codes and spoken vocabulary. Of course, our lesson unit is how much is it. So we're going to be talking about asking about prices. We're going to have some questions about vocabulary, some definitions about the different pieces of clothes. Okay. And then, of course, we have reading a conversation and listening to the conversation, part A and part B in our CDs. Okay, and then we have a grammar focus. We have our demonstratives 1 and 1s. Okay, so this and that, these and those, this one, that one, which ones. Okay, let's take a look at that. Of course, we're going to have an exercise based on this. After the exercise, we will be moving on to a conversation, listening to a conversation and paying attention to the word stress. Okay, notice how the important words in a sentence have more stress. After that, we have another reading and listening to a conversation. This one is called I Prefer the Blue One. Just talks about preferences and comparisons with adjectives, which is our next grammar focus. As you can see right there, we're going to have an exercise on the grammar focus as well. And then we're going to finish off with a reading about the tools for better shopping, talking about social media websites, social networking, using your smartphone, using websites like Shopzilla, etc., etc. Okay, this will take us to the end of our lesson. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day. I'll see you next class.
Okay, very good. So for today's lesson, we're gonna try to cover demonstrative adjectives. Also, we're gonna have a conversation section And also we're gonna try to cover preferences in English, talking about the verbs like, preferred, and so on. Then at the very end of this session, we're gonna try to make the practice exercise for you to be a little bit more clear with the content and activities. And then at the end, I'm going to be explaining to you the evaluated exercise that we have for this session, okay? So let's get started. And in here, we have the grammar explanation, demonstratives, okay? In English, we have demonstrative to express existence of a noun in time and space, okay? When talking about demonstrative, we have two manners or two forms to express, right? Then we have the singular way and we have the plural way. In this case, we use these, that for singular, and these, those for plural way. And here we have some examples how to express existences of nouns using the demonstrative adjectives. Okay, so please um, take notes and ask questions if you have any doubt. Okay, so I'm gonna be explaining right now how to use the demonstrative adjectives. So as I was telling you, as I was mentioning to you, the demonstrative adjectives are special adjectives, or in other words, are determinators. We use them to identify or express the relative position or existence of a noun in time or space, okay? So it means that a demonstrative object comes before. That's something important for you to keep in mind. All other adjectives in the noun phrase. Some common demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these, and those. Okay, so those are the demonstrative adjectives that we use in English. Okay, so for a singular way, we have this and that. It means that whenever you want to express the position of a noun in singular, you're gonna use this, that, okay? This is only for singular, okay? But now when talking about plural way, we're gonna use we're going to use the this and those, okay? So I just want to highlight in here in yellow for you to have a difference. Okay, talking about plural positions with nouns, we're gonna use these and those, okay? So we're gonna use this and, okay, I'm gonna try to use this color. This and those, okay? It means that when you're going to use these and those, the plural has to be, the nouns have to be in plural as well, okay? Because it doesn't make any sense if you're talking in plural, but you're not using the demonstrative adjectives in plural, okay? So, and that is the way to how to use it. But we have a grammar rule when expressing the position, the right or the exact position of a noun, okay? So it means, for example, we're gonna use this when we have, we're gonna use this when the object or element is near, is nearby, okay? Right, so keep on mind on that. For example, when you have something in your hands and it's nearby you, so you're gonna use this, okay? For example, we can say this is my laptop. This is my laptop. And not only because you're having your hand, but it's nearby you, right? So you use this is my laptop. However, if you got the object not real, not close to you or not nearby you, so you're gonna use that, okay? You're gonna use that when the object or, sorry, or the element, it's a sort of distance, okay? So it means that when the object or the element, it's a sort of distance, you're gonna use that. For example, we used that is, or that are my, that rulers are on the table. Okay, so you're expressing that the rulers are on the table. So it means that it's a little bit far, or you have a sort of distance of the noun that you're expressing. Okay, so when talking about this in Spanish, will be esto or esta. Okay, that will be eso, sorry, ese, esa. Okay. Also, okay, wait a moment. Aquello, aquel, aquella. Okay, but in plural for this, now we're gonna be working in here. In plural, we have these. And that will be estos, estas. Okay. But also, we have the plural way for that, those. Aquellos, aquellas. Okay, so we're gonna use that for plural word, and that will be the use of then and how to use and how to make statements in English. So let me see who are connected in the Zoom meeting. For example, any volunteer, if I want to say it, if I have the element or the object or the noun nearby me, I'm going to use this, okay? However, if you have the element, the object, or the noun, it's a sort of distance, of you, you're going to use that. So now we're gonna be making some examples. And I have example number 1. That is her skirt. Okay, that is her skirt. Example number 2, any volunteer? Ariel, Darwin, Gladys. Any example using the demonstrative adjectives? It could be in singular or plural. Ariel, Dorwin o Gladys, algún ejemplo, ¿verdad? Que nos puedan proveer utilizando los adjetivos demostrativos.
This teacher. This is my table.
This is my table.
Mhm.
This
Yes.
is my table. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, Ariel, Dorwin, any example?
That is new car.
That is a new car. Okay, great. That is a new car. Very good. Thank you. Ariel Vega. Ariel Vega. Okay, so I could say these are Carlos. Oh, sorry, I could say Carlos Ruler, right? And that is a way how to make statements using the demonstrative adjectives in English. So do you have any question? Do you have any questions related to demonstrative adjectives?
Está claro.
Okay, good. So now we're gonna be moving on the practice section, right? Which is the important part to practice or to enhance a little bit more, which is the practical section. And here I want to tell you something. This is a practice exercise. Even though that we have a score 1 point, this is not part of your accumulative, okay? The only exercise that are evaluated or accumulative are the ones that we have at the end of the session. Because sometimes some students say, teacher, you haven't checked me out or add my score when they are practice exercise. Okay, so I just want to clarify that. So now we're going to practice with this one. But this is going to be based on the reading. Let me check this one. Okay, let me check this one if it is there related to the demonstrative. Okay. Okay, it's not. Okay, good. Okay. Practice exercise. So we do not have an practice exercise related to the session. However, in here we're gonna have a conversation section. So you're going to listen the track, but the image is not uploaded. Let me see. Okay. Ok. Bueno, muchachos, acá en la conversación voy a reportar esto a sistema, ¿verdad? No nos despliega la imagen ni el audio. Entonces, voy a reportarlo a sistema para que ustedes puedan realizar el ejercicio de conversación. Okay, anyways. Now, in here, you're going to have a video tutorial talking about different type of clothes. And here you can have a full look at the video and the platform for you to enhance your vocabulary. So we have the definitions for some kind of clothes. Please take notes because and this video is going to be related the practice exercise that we have. The very first one. Okay. Based on this video, we're going to make this practice exercise. So we're going to answer the following questions and then we are going to select the best answer that fits in. Okay. What is the definition of globes? Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Okay, so for you, what is the definition of globes? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay. What do you think? Is number 1, is number 2, number 3, or number 4? Okay, I will say it's a piece of material made to fit over the hands for warm up. Okay. This is a very easy one. What is the definition? What is the definition of blouse? Gladys, Darwin, or Ariel, could you help me with the answer?
3.
3. A chair worn by female, usually at special occasions. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, what is the definition of swing word? 1, 2, 3, or 4? One, two.
Is 1.
Okay. Clothing put onto the body when bathing or swimming. Good. Okay. Then we have number 4. What is the definition of hoodie? Tightly fitted trousers usually worn by women are straight cotton, the material used to make trousers. Informal clothing that has short sleeves, no collar, and it is often brightly colored. A jumper with a hood, which often has a zipped front. Okay.
Is 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Is 1. No,
1. Okay. Okay, Gladys.
Sí.
Gladys, can you tell me the definition of hoodie? What is hoodie into Spanish?
Es un material que, un collar que se utiliza en el cuello.
Okay, are you sure? No, that's okay, that's okay. It doesn't matter.
Permítame que Ah, sí, sí, sí.
Okay, for example, hoodie is kind of, in Spanish, will be sudadera, okay? Sudadera. That will be the definition of hoodie into Spanish, sudadera, okay?
Okay, teacher.
So what it will be the answer? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Mm-hmm.
1.
1. But are the hoodies only worn by women?
Yes.
Because, okay. Okay, if you say want, let's go ahead. And for number 5, what is the definition of courtyard?
One.
Okay, a sturdy piece of material on a shirt which goes around the neck. Okay, a shirt worn by a female, usually at special occasions, a knitted jumper. Okay. 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 I will say, okay, good. Now let's going to discover the right answers for this practice exercise. For example, in number 1, we got want, which is correct. Also, number 2 is correct. 3 is correct. In here, this is number 3. Okay, for number 4 is number 3. It's a type of informal clothing that has short sleeve, no collar, and it is often brightly colored. Okay, for you to recheck. Okay, and here number 1, the number 1 is correct. Okay, guys. Now you're going to have an evaluated exercise. You're going to fill in the blanks. You're going to have 2 attempts. If you fail in the first one, you're going to have the second chance to make it better. And the deadline for this evaluated exercise is the next Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so that will be the last chance to make it. I'm going to show you how to make it. For example, how much is, and then you are going to complete, you're going to fill with the correct demonstrative adjective, and then you are going to add. Okay, in this case will be which one, and then you're going to save your answer, and at the end you are going to submit them. Okay, but this you need to do it by yourself. Also, we're going to have another conversation section, and here, let me see what happens. Okay, I'm going to inform this one because it's not working. I don't know why. Also in here, this reading is not working. And then in here, you're gonna have a practice exercise. Based on this reading, you are going to make this practice exercise, ¿ok, muchachos? Basado en esta lectura, herramientas para una mejor compra, van a realizar este ejercicio práctico. Van a seleccionar las respuestas correctas, ¿ok? Just to be clear, ¿ok? Entonces acá vamos a seleccionar, ¿verdad? Las diferentes preguntas en relación a la lectura anterior que les mencioné. And at the end in here, you're going to have a grammar section, how to express preferences in English using the verbs preferred, like, and here we have some question. Which sweater do you prefer? Let me, okay. Okay. For example, when talking about preferences, we have 2 verbs to express that actions, preferred and like. Okay, so for example, I could ask, Gladys, what do you prefer? Sneakers, shoes, or high heels? And you might answer, teacher, I prefer sneakers because they are a little bit more comfortable for walking. Okay. Also, I can say, Darwin, what do you prefer? Do you prefer motorcycles or cars? but also I can ask him, do you like motorcycles or cars? So he might answer, teacher, I like cars because they are a little bit more safe. Okay, just an example. So it means that we're gonna use preferred and like to express preferences in English. Okay, and then we can connect some adjectives in the comparative form to make not a simple sentences, but a compound sentence in English. Okay. For example, Gladys, can you listen to me? Gladys?
Yes.
Okay, Gladys, for example, which subject do you prefer? Mathematics, Spanish, history, or English, let's say, and then you might answer, I prefer, okay?
Yes.
So which class or which subject do you prefer?
Of colors.
Sorry?
Colors.
No. Talking
No.
about classes or
Ya,
subject,
ya.
materias, okay?
Ya.
Which
Sí,
subject?
ya.
Sorry?
I prefer the
Okay.
mathematics.
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 Okay, good, excellent. Okay, we're going to practice with Darwin. Darwin, for example, which one do you like better? Let's say cars or motorcycles?
I like the motorcycle.
Okay, excellent, very good.
It's very fast. Es más rápido.
It is faster. It is faster.
Fast.
Okay. Okay, good, excellent. So at the end, guys, of this session, you are going to have an evaluated exercise. This is going to be the second evaluated exercise for this session. And here you're going to complete with comparisons. Let's remember that we have the adjectives, then we compare, okay? It means that if the adjective is going to change for the comparative form, you are going to have to attempt as well. And this exercise is going to go for 3 points. That will be the score. You're going to have 3 points, okay? For example, in here, where you're going to make the comparative, which earrings do you like better? I like the silver ones more. They are bigger than the gold ones. Okay, and they are cheaper than. Okay, so you're going to fill in the blanks, and then you are going to complete with the comparative form in English. Okay, so do you have any question so far? ¿Alguna pregunta, muchachos?
No, claro.
Okay. Gladys, Ariel. Any question? ¿Alguna pregunta? Okay. For those students who were not able to get joined to the Zoom meeting, let's remember that every single Zoom meeting is available in here. And this, and the linking part, enlaces, okay? So what you just need to do, I mean, very simple. If you miss one Zoom meeting, you just go on the linking section, which is enlaces, and then you are going to click on the Zoom meeting that you missed, and that will take you on the Zoom meeting that you missed that has been already uploaded and recorded on YouTube for you to have a recap of the session. Okay, so it means that you have not any excuses to say, teacher, I couldn't be able to attend the Zoom meeting, but then you have the Zoom meetings for you to have a recap. Okay, so if you don't have any question, this is everything for today's lesson. Oh, well, always a pleasure to have you and have a great Saturday afternoon, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Okay, good afternoon.
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye.